You're starring in Snow White, the new version. How's it going?
It's going really, really well. We're having so much fun on set. It's so magical. And every day I'm just pinching myself that I'm a freaking Disney princess. It's so stupid.
Well, it's almost here. We are so close to the live action Disney Snow White.
What I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because we cast a guy in the movie. It's pretty cool.
And today, Disney decided to drop a brand new Snow White trailer, ruining Valentine's Day for a lot of people, but also showcasing the new Snow White movie and giving us a little bit more to look forward to, I guess, if you're looking forward to this film. But in addition to this trailer, I believe a couple of days ago, Disney also dropped a brand new Snow White poster. And what I noticed immediately in this new image is that Rachel Zegler's Snow White is wearing her red headpiece. A lot of people were saying that she looked like Lord Farquaad without it.
Why is Lord Farquaad playing Snow White?
It looked so incredibly awkward without that little red headpiece. Myself included, I said that plenty of times. Is that Rachel Zegler's haircut in the movie looks like Lord Farquaad? Seriously, they could have given her the bow. It looks more feminine. It looks complete. Without it, it looks cheap. I mean, if I'm just going to compare it to the initial images that they put out here, Snow White and her 7 dwarves, her disgusting fucking dwarves. Oh my God, I can't even look at them. But she's not wearing her headpiece, and a lot of people said that it looked very cheap. In this newer promotional image, she's not wearing her headpiece. In any case, Disney did drop a brand new trailer for us today, effectively ruining Valentine's Day for a few people.
Oh, my life!
What I'm noticing here at the beginning of the film is that the intro starts with Walt Disney feature production, because if you did not know, Snow White was Walt Disney's very first feature animated film, and its success led to the success of the Walt Disney Pictures. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people were really upset with Rachel Zegler to begin with, because she had no respect for Snow White, because she was bad-mouthing Snow White pretty much as soon as she got the role. A lot of people had issues with that. Not just movie critics, not just, people like me who commentate on things that happen on the internet, but also the hardcore Disney fans. She managed to upset them as well. People that actually look forward to these films, hardcore Disney fans. She managed to upset them.
I have to pretend oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this. Wait. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. I'm a narcissist.
So I'm not too sure how this movie is going to fare as far as the box office. And some people don't know either. Have box office predictions for Rachel Zegler's Snow White prove that Disney needs to give up on live action remakes? I just think that she was the wrong person to be cast in this film. Now, I don't know any box office predictions so far. The only thing that I've really found is this right here over by Yahoo Entertainment, who is predicting 63 to 70 million in its first 3 days. And that's not good. Right? That's not good, because this Snow White remake essentially ballooned its budget. Right now, it's at 269.4 million. I don't think that it's that low. I think that it's actually a lot higher than that. And that's really bad, because Snow White is included in the 10 movies that could be the biggest box office flops of 2025. I strongly believe that it probably most likely will be a huge flop, not only because people are getting tired of these live action remakes, but mostly because of its star, Rachel Zegler.
And then there's the internet that has no grace or forgiveness for anybody for anything. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's a ridiculous thing. It is what it is.
So Snow White has been the subject of heavy criticism online, especially after comments made by Zegler, which were perceived as insults aimed at the original film.
Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again.
And that's one of the things that really turned away some of the hardcore Disney fans who actually look forward to these movies. Without Snow White, without the original Snow White movie, this movie wouldn't exist. Disney Pictures wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be any more movies to make live action remakes of. And so this movie is very important to a lot of Disney fans. And unfortunately for those fans, the star of this film, the person who's been cast to portray the original Disney princess of Snow White, is Rachel Zegler, one of the most unlikable, if not the most current unlikable actress in Hollywood. And these ratios are proof of that. This trailer that released 2 months ago currently has 1.2 million dislikes. This sneak peek of Waiting on a Wish, the brand new song that's going to be performed by Rachel Zegler, has 49,000 dislikes to 5.2 thousand likes. And now we get to the new trailer, the brand new trailer for the new Snow White movie that's going to be releasing in a little over a month. Let's check it out. Let's react back to it. Let's see if there's anything new in this trailer. I love that it has like the opening cards. It has the opening cards from a bunch of Disney movies. That was Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland. I could only catch a few. She's the original, right? She's the original. So it makes sense that they're putting all of the opening cards from all of the Disney movies. I actually kind of like that.
When I was a little girl,
It's a shame that they didn't take care in casting.
my mother taught me how to whistle because when you whistle, it's your heart singing.
At the beginning, we're treated to the dwarves. I hate the dwarves so much.
When you whistle, it's your heart singing.
Well, she's not working. This was another thing that people were talking about. This is another thing that I had an issue with, and I'll pin the video somewhere up here so that way you guys can go and watch it. But when they put out the sneak peek of Whistle While You Work, it's her and the dwarves, whereas in the original movie it was her and like all of the animals, and she was actually working. She wasn't just singing, she was singing and working. She was cleaning up this little cottage that she thought that children had lived in because she didn't think that they had a mother. So she decided to do the maternal thing and clean up for them and cook them dinner. Here, in this scene, in this Snow White scene, it doesn't look like she's really cleaning anything. If anything, at the very beginning, she's instructing the dwarves how to clean their own house. And the reason I did not like that is because it's implying that the dwarves are dumb, that they don't know how to pick something up, because she's literally showing them how to pick something up off the floor. And it makes the dwarves seem like idiots. And they're not idiots. They're not stupid. They're not dumb.
This is the worst.
I did not like that change. But I suppose it's because nowadays, in current Hollywood, women aren't allowed to be shown doing anything that would be considered performing a gendered role, which would be, you know, house cleaning, doing something like that. Otherwise, it's considered anti-feminism. Which I think is dumb. And what's the point in making this remake? The original movie is out there. People can go out and watch that at any time and see that Snow White takes on that sort of motherly gendered role. And in my opinion, would prefer that to this, something that is updated for a more modern audience. And I think that that's really ridiculous, but that's just my opinion. Now, this right here is something different. She's being forced into this. This isn't her decision to do this. This could be punishment from the evil queen. They're punishing her by having her do all of these chores.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Snow White.
Oh. Well, I don't know. She's got the little bow in her hair. Look at that. There's the little bow. She finally has the bow. Why didn't they just put that in the promotional material?
Disney.
Yeah, it looks longer.
Find Snow White.
This could be so much fun.
Oh my God.
So much fun.
Oh.
I was thinking the same thing.
On March 21st. Magic.
What was that? Are the dwarves supposed to be magical now?
Magical. Movie event arrives.
Point me.
Oh my gosh, Dopey looks scary as hell. Okay, she's got a little bow. Finally. Is the queen going to be singing a song? Do we get a new song from the queen? Can Gal Gadot even sing? I've never looked it up, but it looks like we're getting a song from the evil queen. I wonder what it'll be.
Point me in the right direction.
Oh my God. They look awful. Look at their faces. Look at this one. What is wrong with their faces? They're so distorted and scary. I don't like them at all. 7 actors, 7 jobs, 7 working people in Hollywood. They could have cast them. But instead, Disney responded to Peter Dinklage and said, "Oh no, don't worry, Peter Dinklage. I know you're upset because they're remaking Snow White, typecasting dwarf actors and giving these actors jobs. But no, it's not acceptable anymore. These could have been 7 actors. It's such a shame what they did. These are so fucking creepy."
Disney Snow White.
We got like a glance of the prince. I'm sorry, he's not a prince. He's like a freedom fighter or some shit. There he is. There's the possible love interest. I mean, according to Rachel Zegler.
There's a big focus on her love story. with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
Right.
Andrew Burnap, great dude. It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Where's that little animal's ass? There you go. There it is. There you go. That's what I think. This trailer is ass. And it was put out 8 hours ago. It's currently sitting at 9.7 thousand dislikes to 2.6 thousand likes. So that number could go up. Who knows? Maybe the likes will catch up to it this time. But what I wanted to show you guys really quickly was the hidden comments over on Twitter, because Disney put this out over on their Twitter and they decided to hide some comments. And what I found interesting is that the comments that they decided to hide were the original Snow White. Why would you hide this comment? Why are you hiding your original Snow White? All she's doing is laughing and clapping. Why would you hide the original Snow White? Here's another one. The original, the best. That's all they said. The original is the best. Why are you hiding your original Snow White? Now, this one, someone's throwing up in the running away, throwing up, but they use the original Snow White gif. Look at this one's just Michael Scott going, ugh. Here, someone's just saying no. Someone says ew. Someone said boo. This person just said Enchanted and Disenchanted are better than this. That's another Disney movie where this character Giselle incorporated a whole bunch of different sort of Disney tropes, Disney princess tropes, and she actually eats an apple in the first one, just like in Snow White, and they hid it. Lord Farquaad, they hid this comment, which I really do not understand. They're legitimately asking a question. Where's the Lilo and Stitch trailer? Why would you hide that? Oh my gosh, I love this one. Someone just replied with the chat music YouTube video. Another Lord Farquaad that they hid. Oh my God, they hid my comment. I said the original will always be superior. And they hid my comment. Hidden by Disney Studios. How fucking sensitive that you're hiding these replies. They're not even that bad. They're not even that bad of replies, but you have to protect this movie because you need it to make money, because the person that you hired, Rachel Zegler, is an unlikable bitch who has no respect for the original property, who pretty much buys into her own bullshit celebrity and thinks that she can spout off whatever she wants without zero consequences from the audience. And that's just not the case. This movie is going to fail. Disney is being incredibly sensitive by censoring people and hiding comments that aren't even that bad. This is just so embarrassingly sensitive. 100%, this movie is going to fail. It is going to flop. It is going to lose money. And the people that are to blame for that are Disney, by hiring an activist actress who has no respect for the movies that she's in, no respect for the original property, and who is someone who takes no accountability, no responsibility for anything that she's said online. This movie is 100% going to flop. I can't wait till it does. Will Disney learn their lesson? I don't think so. Anyways, that's it for me. Leave a like and let me know what you think in those comments down below, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, everyone.